New here at 6, according to the Williams Institute School of Law, 1.6 million people ages 13 and up in America identify as transgender. KIMT News 3's Sananda McCall shares with us how advocacy groups are working to push LGBTQ plus representation in Minnesota schools. So Sananda, what exactly is being done?
Well, Cami, in 2017, the Minnesota Department of Education partnered with the Department of Human Rights to establish a transgender toolkit. And it's a guide to help school districts create environments where transgender and non-conforming students feel safe and have equal educational opportunities. And just this year, a bill was introduced to require schools to incorporate a gender inclusion policy. Now, this would ensure that students who also identify as transgender would receive equitable access to school facilities such as restrooms and addressing students by their preferred name and pronouns. And although the bill was pushing to be in effect within the next school year, it didn't pass. And I did speak with Kat Rohn, the executive director of Minnesota's largest LGBTQ plus advocacy group, who says there is a larger conversation to be had when it comes to trans representation and inclusion in schools.
Students who feel that sense of support and belonging in schools have markedly better, just mental health profiles, academic achievement, lower rates of substance abuse, and, other issues like that. I think what we're missing in that is that these are just kids living their lives.
I am told that Outfront has been a resource in establishing these inclusion guidelines for many Minnesota school districts, including Rochester Public Schools, despite it not being a requirement. Rohn also says that most schools do want to do the right thing, but some barriers include money, policy changes, and access. Cami.
Rochester Public Schools addresses LGBTQ plus students in its equity statement. It says, "We believe that every student and staff member has the right to grow in a safe space and to be addressed by their preferred name and by pronouns which correspond to their gender identity." End quote. The district is also hosting free events this summer for LGBTQ plus youth and allies in grades 6 through 12.